Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early, get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air, it's Hendricks. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Trevino. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The quick out. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So Boston College's offense has its first opportunity of the day. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Quarterback keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Starting here from the 45. From the gun. Give on the inside. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Hendricks. Gets it out fast. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage.
Offense is now set up in the red zone.
Leaves it with the back. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off the play fake. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Thompson wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
It's 4th down.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got him downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Jet sweep to the receiver. And some room to work. There he goes. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The give to the single back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quick strike complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Wrestles down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Hendricks. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to slam in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. And he will score! Touchdown Mustangs! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Florida. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. QB draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College will send out the punt team. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. Nice move to keep running. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Hunt is on its way. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. On the run, it's Barkley. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it on the counter. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Thompson to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. And the Golden Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Motion from the back. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. You saw it on that last play coming with.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Back to throw, it's Hendricks. Snagged out of the air. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down.
Good enough for
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the ground with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. Complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to power it in. Touchdown, SMU! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Boston College, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's Barclay. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Thompson wants to throw. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Boston College wants to play fast.
At the 33-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Slater. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. This one's complete. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We played 2 quarters here. Time.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, Let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And the Mustangs will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. With the catch, it's Keene. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Slater. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Slithers into space. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Hendricks. Quickly complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Mustangs are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quick release by the QB.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
And the Golden Eagles line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Keene. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
First down for the offense.
Wide receiver going in motion. Thompson to throw. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
At the 40.
Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Almost had the completion, just missed it. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They go into the creative space, giving it to the wide receiver. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wants to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt, they give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Got enough for the 1st down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Using the quick game. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Thompson wants to throw. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The field goal is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Spins away from the defender. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. And the Mustangs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Hendricks. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying to get them outflanked on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keene. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And that's a first down.
To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. He leaves it with his back. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off play action on first down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down. Off play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Thompson to throw. That's caught. It's Barclay. And the Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He wants to go deep. Complete downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Caught behind the line. It's Wood. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this.
Touchdown, Boston College! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. How about the renaissance of the tight ends? Inline, flexed out, split out. They can do a little bit of everything.
They really can, and they're asked to block a lot of the times too. But I tell you what, all the wide receivers out wide, the fancy toys, the fancy spread, don't forget about that tight end. He does a little bit of everything, and then you reward the big fella throwing the ball, and he catches, so he really can do a little bit of everything in an offense.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Wide receiver comes in motion. The snap sets up to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
SMU 17, Boston College.
He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Sweet cut there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Back to throw, it's Hendricks. Fires to the wideout. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Right on the money.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too. Because of what you just said, David, they can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Time's running out, Jesse. They're in a world of trouble, but as long as you've got a few ticks, there's a chance.
And they've got a quarterback, David. Just going to have to come down to some good old-fashioned heroics, right? You can't take a sack. You're going to have to buy time, and you're going to have to make some incredible throws.
Buy some time and show off that cannon, because he's going to have to throw this thing a long way down the field and get really, really lucky.
Thompson wants to throw. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Brings it down on the right side. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.